Hang on just a second, guys. All right, so far so good. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And for today, I definitely do want to tell you guys that there are some new updates available for Steam. I don't know if they're going to be available for Epic Games or Game Pass. But anyway, before we jump into that information there, I definitely do want to thank each and every single one of you for being a part of the live stream. And for those of you who are new to the channel, and have not yet got a chance to get subscribed, go ahead and get subscribed for more content. Be sure to turn on those bell notifications so therefore you won't miss any news here on the channel. With that being said, if you guys would like to join the live stream chats, you guys can also do that too, ladies as well. Yes, as a matter of fact, by the way, guys, I am actually smoking a black and mild here on the channel, and I do have my coffee. I definitely do appreciate all the hearts, all the love and support that you've shown here on the channel. Let's see, who do we have in the chats? So anyway, guys, if you would like to join the chats, you guys are more than welcome to. Ladies, same thing. The only thing that I ask is everybody to keep everything on this channel very professional, because any type of negativity will not be tolerated at any given time. Just note for the records, I also do have moderators. So if there's any type of negativity on this channel, it's likely possible you may be timed out. First time, I'll time you out for 15 minutes. Second time, I will time you out probably for 30 minutes. Third time, expect the unexpected, I guess. It's possible you may get booted from the live stream. So anyway, I don't like to boot people out of the live stream because, as a matter of fact, I definitely do want to thank you guys also once again for being part of the channel. So anyway, if there's any type of negativity, please keep that among yourself. Please don't bring that onto my channel. That's all I ask. Thank you very much for your understanding. I definitely do want to take the time to show you my appreciation on that behalf. So anyway, guys, let's go ahead and dive on into today's live stream. Well, first and foremost, as most of you guys have already known, some of you probably don't know, there are some new updates for certain games. 7 Days to Die has actually got a new update, and they are experimenting with volume 2.0. In case you guys would like to know more about that, I have the link down in the description below. You guys can feel free to check that out at any given time. So not only 7 Days to Die has actually gotten an update to 2.0 version, there has also been an update to Junkyard Simulator. I have actually checked out some of these new updates, and they have made some really good game improvements. So also, I do believe Icarus also has an update as well. I got my cords all over the place here, guys. So I definitely do want to apologize for the cords and stuff. So I will be leaving my camera right here on my box, because I actually have that elevated at just the right height. Matter of fact, it's sitting on my camera box. So if you guys can hear me okay, if you guys can see me, if you guys can see me okay, if you guys can hear me, let me know in the chats. I definitely do appreciate that so much. I definitely do want to thank you again for all the hearts. Let's see, who do we have in the chats today? If you'd like to join. Ah, we have a moderator in the house. Chris, how you doing, brother? Fantastic. So yes, I'm actually smoking a black and mild, guys. Hmm. That sounds like there may be a little bit of uncertainty to that, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just kind of misreading it. I don't know. Anyway, guys, like I said, there are new updates and new versions for different games. 7 Days to Die, Junkyard Truck, also yes, Junkyard Trunk. I can't even talk today, guys. I am so sorry. Junkyard Truck, and also Junkyard Simulator. And I do believe Icarus also does have an update, guys. So if you are actually playing these games on Steam, uh, Steam will automatically update itself when there's a when there's an update available. But the game updates are two separate entities, but they're running on the same exact platform. They're running on the same platform, but those are two separate updates. And the reason why they actually have two separate updates is one is because the platform, and the other one is for the game devs. So everybody who creates the games will actually have a chance to be able to update all their versions to a newer version once those become available. So I definitely do. I definitely do encourage you guys, if you do have a PC and you are looking to download certain games, you guys can actually download Steam, Epic Games, Game Pass, and so forth. Um, and today, I don't do PSAs on weekdays. I only do those on weekends, and I have not got a chance to look up any new PSAs for this coming weekend. So I will definitely keep you guys posted each and every single time I live stream. So therefore, you guys will always be able to stay up to date with all that information as well. So if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns about anything that I've just mentioned recently here on the channel, please feel free to go ahead and light up my chats. Let me know what your thoughts are. Um, Hopefully we can get everything sorted out a little bit more uh, organized, I guess you could say. But for the most part, I'm definitely going to be keeping my eyes out for all new updates for different games and so forth. Um, 7 Days to Die has actually introduced a lot of new game mechanics and a lot of other features. So I'm definitely going to let you guys know exactly what that is. Different biomes and stuff like that. Like if you go into like a burnt forest, you will be affected by the heat. And anytime there's a storm in the burnt desert or the burnt biome, you may want to seek shelter effective immediately, because that is something that they implemented into the game. So therefore, your character does not tragically die because of weather conditions in the game. So again, guys, if you do have questions about anything, if you would like to know more about certain updates, let me know in the chats, or feel free to drop a comment down below in the comment section. And I'll be more than happy to answer your question, depending on what it's in regards to. So anyway, misleading information is something that I do not put on my channel. I don't believe in clickbait information because I'm a straightforward guy myself, and I like to bring further updates and so forth to you as well. But just note for the records, guys and gals, that most of the information that you actually hear on YouTube, not all the time, but very seldomly, you might hear about certain type of game leaks and stuff like that. For example, GTA 6. Most of that is basically clickbait information. So if you'd like to know more about that, I'm definitely looking. I'm definitely going to be looking into Rockstar's information, all their game releases and so forth. I'm basically going to bring you exactly 110% information that is true and something that is not clickbait. So anyway, I digress. Well, this past Saturday, guys, was a very, 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 very bad weekend for me. Because as most of you probably already know, we were involved. We were actually involved in a flood here. So, yeah. Actually, I did say I wasn't going to move my camera, but today I'm going to make an exception. See if I got enough cord space for this. But yes, as a matter of fact, I do. This was the result of the flood that we had here. As you guys can see, that part of the patio is, in fact, submerged underwater. And out there by the fence line, there's a little roadway. It is completely covered. Here's the other result. This was fairly moderate. This was not like one of the worst ones we've had. And as you guys can see, this was it wasn't really, really, really bad. As you guys can see, I was actually standing right here when I took that picture. So yeah, it was pretty bad. And also, guys, another thing that I definitely do want to bring to your guys' attention as well. For most of you guys who may or may not know this, I don't know if you're a big fan of Ozzy Osbourne or not, but Ozzy Osbourne has in fact made his announcement that he will be touring one last time. He's also going to be reuniting the band Black Sabbath, all the original band members, for his very last final performance. I do believe that was last month, sometime in June, excuse me. Due to his health and everything, he's having a very difficult time walking, guys. So most of you who have actually been following up with Ozzy Osbourne, we all know that he has multiple sclerosis, known as MS. It has actually gotten pretty bad, and plus he also has a case of Parkinson's because of a past history of certain things that he has actually done, obviously. So I would basically say pretty much chemical induced. But definitely huge shout out to the Osborne family because they actually have a hardcore rock and roll legend. So that's pretty much some of the information that I definitely wanted to provide. Definitely wanted to let you guys know about if, in fact, you are, in fact, a Ozzy Osbourne fanatic, or if you guys would like to just go ahead and follow up on some of the information. As a matter of fact, I already have that. Um, there are some other things that I'm also going to be addressing as well on the channel as time continues to go through. Um, and in case most of you guys may not know this, definitely going to have to let you guys know in advance what they're actually talking about. And this actually has to do with Social Security and stuff like that as well. So if you guys are on Social Security, I actually do have some pretty bad news, unfortunately. But you guys do, in fact, have a right to know exactly what's to be expected. And normally, I don't bring politics involved in stuff on my channel, but this is something very, very, very urgent, and I need to get this information out to you guys as soon as I can find this picture. Here it is right here, guys. I have the picture for you. Unfortunately, I hate to be the pallbearer of bad news because I do not like to bring bad news to the channel. As a matter of fact, there is something right here. This is coming from the Wall Street Journal. This was about a week. This was approximately a week ago, as you guys can see where it says Max Boost or Max Boot, Social Security, or the Wall Street Journal. The opinion on the Social Security crisis is coming. How bad this is going to affect us, I don't know. So I hope that everybody actually has a second plan already in progress. So if something were to happen, which I would say that it would be very unlikely, make sure that you have a plan and make sure that you have a backup plan in progress. The only thing that I can possibly suggest is investing in gold or silver or both, whichever you prefer. So I don't know exactly what to expect just yet, but I am definitely going to be keeping my eyes on this topic, guys. So if you guys are in fact on, if you're in fact on Social Security or anything to that nature, I will definitely keep you guys up to date on what's going on here. So hopefully that information there that I just showed you, hopefully that is not exactly the case. I'm just hoping that something better comes out of this, because it's always best to be positive than to be negative, because negativity, you know what they say about that. Misery enjoys company. So that would be a very true statement. So that right there, I'm not going to yield back, but just keep your eyes open, guys. Keep your ears open. Definitely check through Apple News and so forth. Always check through Wall Street Journal, but I'm definitely going to keep you guys up to date with that as well. So if I see any type of any differences that what they're basically predicting, and let's just all hope that they're incorrect. Let's just hope that this news is inconsistent with what they're talking about. This would be actually great. So again, I definitely hate to be the pallbearer of any type of bad news, guys. I don't like to bring bad news to the stream. So it's probably best to try to invest in some type of, invest in gold or silver, because that will in fact bring up value, and that will potentially raise the value of what's to be expected. But also with this mega bill that they're talking about, it's basically going to be increasing our national debt to $3.3 trillion, guys. So right now we're at 37 trillion. So that's going to bump us up probably to right around $40 trillion. So I don't know what to expect. I'm not sure. So I'm not sure about anything just yet, guys. But once I happen to find out some more information about this stuff here, I will definitely keep you guys up to par with that. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and move on over to the next topic. And I'm basically going to leave this one open for the time being, because I am in fact keeping an eye on everything. So it's always best to plan ahead than it is to be way behind, guys. So there you have it. But if there are any type of changes to be made, I will definitely let you guys know what those changes are. There are certain things that I can probably tell you. There's probably certain other things that I can't tell you because of, I'm going to go ahead and come out and say it, national security. So again, guys, if you do have questions about anything that I just mentioned between from the time that I started the stream compared to all the way up until now, feel free to light up the chats and let me know exactly what your questions are, and hopefully, I'm kidding about the hopefully part. I will try to answer you guys' questions to the best of my ability. I can't guarantee a certain answer specifically, but if you do have a question that I don't have an answer directly to, that does not mean that I'm ignoring your question. That does mean that I will be researching it and finding out what all I can, and come back and give you what I believe would be the best answer. Thank you so much for all the kind words, Chris. I definitely do appreciate that. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and pin your comment to the very top. So again, I definitely do appreciate all the kind words and so forth. So I haven't heard, and if you guys are wondering exactly when Steam is going to be coming to Xbox, I have not heard anything lately about that, but I would definitely hold off on finding out different types of results, because a lot of that, like I said before in my other previous streams, um, a lot of that is basically clickbait information. There's people doing that just to gain clout on their stream, guys. So just be careful where you get your information from. If you guys are looking to, if you guys are looking to get accurate information, I will definitely help try to provide all that information here on the channel. So Microsoft has, I don't think, has made their official announcement yet, but I do believe that they are in the midst of getting everything done accordingly. But this may be very time consuming, because there are certain types of negotiations to be made and so forth before any of this is actually brought out publicly. So there has been no confirmation whatsoever of them bringing Steam directly to Xbox. But again, once I find out this type of information, I will definitely keep you guys up to date with this as well. So therefore, you guys will actually have the full truth of everything instead of just basically going back and reading through leaked clickbait information and so forth. So I'm definitely looking forward to finding out everything that I can about Microsoft right now. And so forth. So I'm just waiting for the big reveal, waiting for the big announcement through Microsoft. And once they actually come up with this, once they actually release that announcement, I'm definitely going to try to get that onto my device, and I'm definitely going to try to play this for you guys. So then, therefore, you'll actually be able to hear this directly coming out of the mouths of the people who are working at Microsoft. So you'll actually have solid proof that they're in the midst of bringing Steam to Xbox. But as you guys have actually seen in one of my other previous videos, I did show you guys one of the new Xbox prototypes. That has not been released to the general public yet. And also, guys, if you are in fact playing on a computer, a gaming system per se, NVIDIA has already made their announcement for the release of their new chip. So I'm definitely going to look deep. I'm definitely going to dive deeper into that. I'm definitely going to try to investigate this a lot further. So therefore, I can actually get more information out here to you guys about NVIDIA. And not only so much not only so much as guys, but also ladies out here as well. I'm definitely going to do my best. So therefore, I don't want to. Therefore, I don't want anybody to take into anybody to misconstrue this as a form of biasness, because I don't I don't do the bias thing too well. So I'm basically going to try to get this information out to each and every single one of you as much as I possibly can. But with everything going on right now, it's kind of a bad situation. But hang in there, guys, gals. I'm definitely going to get this all out to you guys as soon as I'm going to get this out to each and every single one of you as soon as I get that information. So I will definitely broadcast that here on the channel as well. I definitely do want to apologize about my podcast that I was going to do on that one Sunday. Some things have actually came up between here and there. And plus, we had some weather-related issues as well, so that kind of had a big part in it. And down here where I'm at, guys, just note for the records as well, we do have hurricanes and stuff down here, along with tornado watches, tornado warnings. How fun, right? So, yeah, when it rains down here, it pours. And our weather down here can last up to a week straight, nonstop rain. So I will try to get as much information out to you guys as I possibly can. So if you guys do have questions about anything, like I said, please feel free to let me know. here in the comments down below, or feel free to drop a comment over in the chats. And again, to a step above, I did in fact have permission from the owner to be able to provide that information to you guys as well. So also, again, huge shout out to a step above. You guys are awesome. So I definitely do appreciate that so very much. And Billy, I'm not sure if you're actually watching this live stream right now, but if you are, big shout out to you as well. Because guys, Billy Boone is in fact the owner of this company called A Step Ahead. So thank you again, Billy, for allowing me a chance to get your guys' information out here onto my channel. I definitely do appreciate that. And as a simple legal disclaimer, guys, I'm not under any type of partnership, apprenticeship, or sponsorship with this company at this time. But hopefully I can be in the midst of working on sponsorship. But right now it's kind of a bad time. So I will definitely be doing all my sponsorships and everything as soon as I am able to get those onto my channel. But before I do any of this, I'm definitely going to be doing this with permissions to do so. But I'm not going to do anything outside of not having the permissions to do so, because I don't need my channel to be flagged in any way, shape, or form. Because like I said, it's not all about me, it's all about you guys, the viewers. I definitely do appreciate this once again. And the verification of my channel, guys, getting my channel verified right now is kind of a little bit of a bad time as well. So I'm basically going to have to wait and see what happens here in the near future. So therefore, once I get everything ironed out, I will try to definitely get this channel verified and go from there. So um, I'm not exactly sure what type of quality I'm actually getting on to my microphone here, but I'm actually going to be looking forward to getting a microphone replacement. So therefore, I can actually connect a new microphone directly up into here, and hopefully I can try to get some RGB lighting in the background and so forth, but I just don't know where I'm going to put it right now. So there will be, I'm pretty sure sooner or later, there's probably going to be some changes made to my YouTube studio here. So in case most of you guys don't know, this is pretty much my office for the time being. This is obviously where I do all my live streams and so forth. But an update for you guys, I'm not don't know when I plan on doing live streaming, but I'm definitely going to have to take a look into what all type of things I'm going to need to be able to do my live streaming as I'm playing on different types of games and so forth. So I will definitely keep you guys up to date once I find out what all I need to know, and definitely try to get this channel with some major improvements. So again, I definitely do want to thank each and every single one of you again for being part of the live stream. Definitely do appreciate all my viewers out here. You guys are phenomenal. And I definitely do want to thank each and every single one of you for making this happen, because I couldn't do this without you guys. So again, I definitely do appreciate everything that you've done for me here on the channel, guys. I do appreciate all the love and all the support. I just can't seem to thank you guys enough for this. So let's keep up the good work, guys. I definitely do appreciate this. As a matter of fact, I am definitely going to be coming out with some new content this coming Thursday. I would have said this coming Tuesday, so therefore I need to really think about what I'm going to put out here on my channel between here and there. So I'm definitely looking forward to that as well. So if you guys have any type of suggestions or anything, feel free to let me know over here in the chats. But I keep my chats over here on the left side of my screen, guys. I know it kind of looks like I'm pointing more to my right, but actually it's off to my left. But it's the way that my camera is. It's kind of got that reversed thing, so it basically kind of makes it look more like what's the word I'm looking for? An optical illusion. So it's all my stuff I keep over onto the left side of my screen, but it's quite obvious that you guys know. It's quite obvious that you guys know that I'm kind of pointing over to my right, but as I'm looking at my camera, I'm actually pointing over to my left. So objects on camera look a lot different than they appear. So that actually does have something to do with the appearance. Absolutely. By the way, unleaded, premium. So as most of you guys know, I am going to definitely cover up the name on this. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to show it. This is basically what I'm smoking, guys. Black and Milds. So that's something a little different that I've not done on the live stream the whole entire time that I first got started was smoking a Black and Mild. So as a legal disclaimer, guys, I'm not under any type of apprenticeship, sponsorship, or partnership with any of these agencies or companies, whichever you prefer to call them, or anything to that sort of nature. So I am definitely going to take a look into the community guidelines and so forth and see exactly what is allowed to be on YouTube and what's not allowed to be on YouTube. But I don't think I've seen anything about smoking on YouTube as well. So I don't know. So if you guys do have any questions, comments, or any type of concerns about anything, feel free to drop a comment over here in the chats. Let's get these chats lit up, guys, gals. Same to you as well, because I don't want to feel like I'm actually creating any type of bias on my channel, because like I said, that's not what I'm all about. But when I say guys, that means pretty much everybody. So in case there's some type of miscommunication, I just thought I would go ahead and rectify that. So when I say guys, that's pretty much everyone. I mean, no offense. So anyway, also back to gaming news. Some games have actually been patched there has been some major updates to a lot of these games that have been out for a while, like 7 Days to Die. That game is well over 10 years old. So some things may seem to be a little coincidental, and I will definitely put that out onto the next live stream that I do. So hopefully I can basically kind of point out some of the obvious things with certain games, certain game related topics and so forth, kind of associated with today's society. But however, if and when I do happen to come across some new PSAs and stuff like that, I'm definitely gonna try. I am definitely gonna get that information out there to you guys here on the channel. So therefore, you guys will know exactly what to look out for and what to be cautious of. So I haven't heard nothing recently because I haven't really had the time to look. So between here and there, I was kind of doing some other off-camera business, which I'm not gonna put here on the channel. So again, guys, if there's anything that you'd like for me to talk about on the next live stream, feel free to leave a comment over here in the comment section, or feel free to drop a comment down below in the comment section. And if by chance this video does in fact help you guys out immensely, be sure to hit that thumbs up, smash that heart button. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead and get subscribed for more content. And be sure to turn on all those bell notifications, so therefore you'll always be able to stay up to date and be notified each and every single time I live stream. Although I do upload videos 3 times a week, for most of you who don't know, I upload videos Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays from 8 o'clock p.m. to 9:30 p.m., sometimes even as late as 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that all just depends on who I'll have in my chats, and that all just depends on the topic that's readily available currently at that time. So today seems to be a very slow day, so I'm definitely looking forward to bringing more information and more updates and so forth here to the channel. Um, like I said, I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye on Microsoft and keep you guys updated with all that information as well. So therefore, you guys will know exactly what to expect. Maybe not so much as when to expect it, but know exactly what to expect. Well, that's kind of iffy because I do have one simple task to do shortly after the stream, but after that, I should be available. So that should probably take me no more than 5 minutes to take care of. But hopefully, it won't take that long. So the answer to your question, I don't really have much planned, but there is one simple task that I do have to take care of after the stream. Actually, 2 simple tasks. One before and one during the phone call. So I'm definitely gonna have to get supper ready for tonight as well. So I could definitely do that. I can multitask on that behalf. So, but the direct answer to your question is no. So I don't really have anything else planned shortly after thereof. So So I am kind of be bouncing back and forth between different topics, but there are other updates and stuff that I do need to bring here onto the channel. If you guys already have Steam downloaded and you're wondering if you'd actually have to download those manually, the Steam updates, once you download Steam into your PC, if you guys are playing on your computer, you don't actually have to worry about you don't have to worry about the updates because Steam will automatically update itself because they actually do have that automatic update feature available. So the only things that you would probably have to download manually is the games that the devs are actually putting out there on Steam. So you'll probably actually have to download those separate, or not download them, but you have to download and install those manually because those are two separate downloads. Steam is basically for their platform, and the download for the games, that's for the devs. So if they're doing like patch note updates and so forth, those are two separate entities. Those are not those are running consecutive. Those aren't running exactly concurrent. So the Steam update will automatically take care of itself. But if you guys are in fact having issues with Steam, I definitely did make a video on that once before. Um, I would make another video on that, but right now my other computer, like I said before, is down because of hard drive issues, and that is not a good thing, guys. So once I'm able to delete everything from that hard drive, I will basically try to reinstall everything back onto that drive. Something is not functioning accurately, then more than likely I may have to replace the whole entire hard drive for my laptop. So hopefully I'll be able to get that back up and running sometime here in the near future and go from there. So right now it's kind of iffy at the moment, guys. So I will definitely keep you guys up to date, and once I get that hard drive possibly fixed or replaced, I will make a special announcement on that behalf before a live stream prior to this. So there is in fact no guarantee, but I will do what all I can to make that happen. So again, if you guys do have questions about anything like that, feel free to ask. If it's something related to my hard drive, I don't have an answer at this time. All I know is either a control arm issue or it's probably the disk drive. Maybe the disk may have jumped off or something. I don't know. But I'm just hoping that I can get all that squared away as soon as I possibly can. Okay. That's why I said okay. Because I just pinned your comment to the top and I'm just replying back to that. So, but anyway, guys, uh, like I said, when it does come to updates and stuff like that, they're both separate. And also, they have something on Steam that you can actually get in touch with the community and find out some information there because they do actually they do provide an open page for an open server, not an open page. They do have an open server for community chats and so forth. As long as you have a Steam account, just go into your Steam and then just go over to Community Hub, which will be highlighted at the very top. So once you see that, you'll see where it says Community Hub. Just go ahead and click on that and give it a moment. It'll switch you over to the community page with the community server. So therefore, you'll be able to chat with some of the people in the community as well. But if there's something that you would like to know more about certain games, I definitely do recommend checking out the Community Hub on Steam. So therefore, if somebody knows something that I don't, then you may have better results with that. So if there's something that they don't know much about, maybe I can try to help you guys out the best I can. But again, if you do have Steam downloaded and you are experiencing certain issues with your Steam page, I've made several videos on how to correct that. If you got the Steam app on your PC, just go up to the Steam app itself, left click the highlight, right click, and just wait a moment, and you'll see something pop up on your screen. Somewhere in that menu of options, it will give you the option to run that as your administrator. Just go ahead and run that as your go ahead and run the administrator. So what that'll do is that will basically put that priority to the very top of the list, and your Steam page will in fact open up. Once you're actually if you are having issues with certain games, run that as your administrator, then click into Steam, log into that, and click onto the game that you're having trouble with, and go ahead and run both programs, and therefore hopefully that should take care of the issue. And if you're still having issues with it, I'm going to turn my camera around and show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. Hopefully this does not affect my page. So basically what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come down here to this little arrow icon right here, left click, and you'll see Steam right there. And what you'll do is right click on that and then go to settings. After you click your settings, go down to downloads. Once you click your downloads page on there, scroll down, you'll see where it says clear cache. Once you clear your cache, it will sign you out of Steam, but you'll need to sign back in. There's no code verifications or anything. Maybe you might have to use a code, maybe you might not have to. It all just depends, because Steam could be a little finicky from time to time, but most of all, you probably won't even have to enter a code. All you'll just have to do is enter your email. But you do not actually have to enter the part where it says @gmail.com. You don't have to enter that. Just enter all that information before that, and then press your tab key, which will basically bring your box selection down. It'll drop you down one box, and then just enter your password right there where it says password. And once you do that, just click enter, and it'll basically verify your network. Actually, it'll verify who you are first, and then it's going to verify your network. Once everything's been completely verified, you should be good to go. So hopefully that right there does in fact help you guys out immensely. And a lot of you guys already know that I went to school for IT. So as the vast majority of you know, that I'm an IT support specialist. Well, former IT support specialist. So I basically did a lot of internet, network, and so forth, just kind of in between both of those. So hopefully that kind of clears things up for you quite a bit there. And again, I do notice myself showing this quite a bit on my stream, guys. So just to give you guys a slight bit of an idea. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see this very well, but if not, I will definitely brighten up my screen. Oh, matter of fact, I can see that just fantastically. Let me know if you guys can see this in the comments. That's what I went to school for, IT support specialist. So I did a lot of internet networking and so forth. So I can basically run different types of things and also check internet speed and so forth. I can also reset all my network settings if necessary. I made another video on that a while back as well. So if you guys definitely want to check that out, I definitely do encourage that. So therefore, you guys won't even have to hire a licensed professional because they do charge $30 an hour. And if you hire one for 4 hours, that's $120 right there. So that right there will save you time. That will also save you the trouble. And most of all, that will definitely save you guys a lot of money in the long run. I mean, it's very simple. Do the math, guys. $30 an hour, 30, 60. So you do 2 hours and you multiply that by 4. That's 100. So if you do $30 an hour, you multiply that by 4, that comes out to $120. So that $120 could have very well got you something else as well. So just keep in mind, guys, I definitely do this. I definitely do enjoy making this type of content for you guys. So therefore, if you do have any type of issues with your PC, feel free to let me know in the chats, or feel free to drop a comment down below. If there's something I can help you with, fantastic. I will do my best to satisfy the question that has been asked. So that's definitely what I enjoy doing. I definitely enjoy helping people, especially on the stream. And if there's something that you guys are still having issues with, very simple. Like per se, if you guys are actually downloading Farming Simulator 25, and you guys are actually having issues with some of the game, or having issues with the games, if the game is skipping, or if it's so forth, or if it's just closing you out of the game itself, simple fix to that. Go up to your recycling bin, go into documents, go into your games folder. As soon as you go into your games folder, scroll all the way down until you find the XML file. Copy the XML file to your PC and go back into the original XML file and delete that XML file there and through your mods folder. So you don't have to worry about the game crashing or anything shortly after that, because the game will actually automatically create that XML file again, because that's basically what it will do. Is if you're playing the game itself over a certain period of time, that game will actually recreate that XML file. So last but not least, if you're still having issues with that, try to run the game without mods. That should basically straighten everything up for you. But if you are in fact having mod conflicts, try to figure out exactly what mod is causing the issue and try to uninstall that mod. And that right there should improve your gameplay. As a matter of fact, I've noticed a while back I was having issues with my store deliveries mod in Farming Simulator 25. I did in fact uninstall that. The game kind of did somewhat skip for a little bit, but after that, just put it in builder mode or building mode and just kind of fly around the map a little bit, and that should smooth things out for you. Then once you do that, save the game. Try to try to put your store deliveries back in and do the same exact thing again. And if it smooths out, then that right there is the potential cause of that could be the potential cause of Farming Simulator 25 to crash, but they actually have done some updates. So if in fact you do go into your mods folder once you're connected to the internet and you go into your mods itself, go down to where it says, look for where it says downloadable content. And if you see a red circle with a white plus in the middle of it, click on that and then go down and update all. Because a lot of these devs actually do create, or not devs, but a lot of these mod creators will actually create a patch note for their mods. So Giant Software does in fact provide a list to where you can actually start to create your own mods. But a lot of these mods, guys, be really careful with that, because if you create something and you don't have the prior permissions for that, you're going to catch a lot of flack on your YouTube channel, especially if Giant Software finds out about it. And believe me, they'll find out really quick, and they will in fact remove that mod. So if you guys are looking to create mods, Giant Software will not allow you to charge for those mods, because you're basically using their platform under their terms and conditions, because Giant Software is in fact copyright. So just be advised, if you're going to use certain mods or if you're going to make changes to a certain mod, be sure to contact that mod creator and get the prior permissions necessary to make certain changes, because you don't want to get caught basically creating mods or stealing mods and putting those onto Farming Simulator 25, because Giant Software can prosecute for that as well. So just be mindful about that and make sure that you actually do have the modder's permission to do so, because there's other YouTubers out here that will call you out on that once they discover who you are. And believe me, they do just that, because I have actually known, I am actually a paid subscriber as well. I'm a member of that YouTuber. I'm not going to mention names for privacy issues, but I am a paid subscriber. So I have actually witnessed that firsthand. So, like I said, when I did say I was not going to mention names, that is to support the privacy of that other YouTube content creator. So therefore, there's no misconception. Because because as a content creator myself, I'm not here to cause scrutiny or whatever you want to call it, mischief, call it what you will. Everything does not exactly have to be politically correct with me, because political correctness, that's not my vocabulary. So again, guys, always make sure if you are if you are in fact going to be creating your mods, check out the Giant Software page, because they actually do have a modders list made readily available. And if you guys are in fact looking to try to charge for your mods, Giant Software will not allow that. They have a zero tolerance for that. So if you put your mods onto their mod hub, they will tell you specifically themselves that, hey, if you're going to charge for these mods, we can't put those out for you. So all the mods that are on the the Farming Simulator 25, all those are free mods, so you don't actually have to pay for any of those. So anyway, the more you know, the more you grow. But you can also find that information onto Giant Software's main home screen or their main website at www.giantsoftware.com. And like I said, as a simple legal disclaimer, I have no partnership, apprenticeship, or sponsorship with Giant Software because I have absolutely zero affiliation with them, none whatsoever. So I just thought that I would go ahead and put that information out there for you guys. So therefore, if you do decide to jump in and do some modding for farming or for Giant Software, just be aware, just make sure that you read the terms and conditions very carefully and understand exactly what you're getting yourself into, because any type of violations or anything like that, they can basically pull that manuscript out from under you, and they can blacklist you from creating mods. So just be careful, guys, and just get to know exactly who the modders are. And if you happen to find their YouTube page, talk to them on YouTube, because you never know exactly when they're going to be live streaming. You can talk to them onto their live stream, or you can probably find them on Discord, possibly Twitch, X, known as former Twitter, possibly even Facebook. So if you definitely want to get their permissions, ask them directly for their consent to do so. So therefore, you're not getting yourself in trouble, and the modder is not basically going to not going to complain about the fact that somebody stole one of their mods and they have to go figure out who it is, and it comes back to one of you guys. So just be mindful, and just out of respect, I would definitely recommend getting the prior permissions required to be able to build certain mods. So with that being said, guys, be smart out there, because there are different names. There are also very, very, very well-known names out there as well. So like I said, I'm not going to mention I'm not going to mention the modders' names or who they are. If you guys want to find out more about that information, then I would probably suggest downloading Farming Simulator 25 at your own court. So then once you download that, you can basically check through the mods, and you'll basically be able to know who the modders are and get more information on that. So the reason I'm doing this is because I'm securing the privacy of others. So there you go, guys. Hopefully that does in fact help you guys out quite a bit. And if you do happen to find this live stream to be useful, let's get a thumbs up. Let's smash that thumbs up button. Smash that heart button. If you're not subscribed to the channel and you'd like to see more exclusive content like this here in the near future, go ahead and be sure to turn on all those bell notifications, so therefore you won't miss out on anything here on the channel. You'll always be able to stay up to date with all content and all new exclusive content and so forth. And I will try to get out as much information to you guys as I possibly can. But just note for the records, there are some things, if I don't have an answer to directly, that means I'm going to be researching it to bring you the best answer possible. So again, guys, I definitely do appreciate everyone for their understanding as well. So if you guys do have comments, or if you do have questions, comments, or concerns, about anything that I mentioned about Giant Software and so forth, feel free to let me know over here in the chats, or feel free to drop a comment down below in the comment section, and I will try to respond back with an answer shortly after each and every single live stream. I will try to answer your guys' questions if I see a question in the comment section down below. Uh, Hopefully, I don't miss out on anybody else's questions, but if I do, I definitely do want to apologize for any inconveniences. So stay tuned for more information in reference to new live stream content, because I will definitely be making announcements of when this is going to take place and so forth. So I just don't want to see anybody get in trouble from making different mods and so forth for different games. Just make sure that you do have the modder's permission to do so before taking one of their mods and trying to create it as one of your own. That I don't recommend that, because you can get into a lot of trouble. So just be mindful about everything, guys. So if in fact you do feel the need to want to try to create mods, there are different specs and so forth to check out. Be sure to check out all the general information and basically try to be sure that you understand most of the things that you're actually doing, because there's different there's a lot of things to creating a mod for a game, guys. So if you do need help, reach out to some of the modders and see if they'll be willing to help you. But I can't really guarantee the fact that they would be willing to help you. Um, Reach out directly to the modder that you got the permission from. See if they can actually assist you with the mod that you're trying to create for the game, and get some of their little insight, get some of the insider information on that. I'm sure most of these modders probably won't mind exactly helping you, but then again, that all just depends too, because there's a possibility they could be in the midst of working on a new mod for the game itself, or they could be waiting to see if that mod will be approved from Giant Software. Well, not only from Giant Software, but if you're doing that for like other games, like what's another one I could think of? Snow. You got Snow Runner, then you got Mud Runner, and so forth. Just different types of games and so forth. Just be sure that you know exactly what you're doing. If you're having trouble with the mod, reach out to that mod creator and ask them what they're ask them if they have any advice on certain things, and ask them if they'd be willing to help you get this up and going. I'm sure more than likely they'll try to help you out as much as possible, but I can't really guarantee that for a fact, because I never really got involved with mod creations and so forth. But all I can say, it never really hurts to ask, because, like I said before in the last live stream, closed mouths don't get fed. So, anyway, it is what it is, guys, at the end of the day. But again, like I said, if you do have questions about anything, if you would like to know more about certain things, feel free to let me know in the chats, and or drop a comment in the comment section. So hopefully everything that I did mention does in fact help you guys out. But like I said, it's best to be safe than sorry. Make sure that you do have the proper consent from the mod developer. But like I said, I'm not going to mention names because of privacy on the channel, guys. I do respect their privacy. Well, most of it's community, but different platforms, I do respect other people's privacy. So therefore, if I do have their permission to mention them on my channel, I will definitely let you guys know exactly who that said individual is, and therefore I can also give them a shout out on the channel as well, and also thank them for allowing me a chance to do so. So again, it is what it is. So it's 9:16 now. So just to let you know, Chris, after 10 o'clock p.m. or at 10 o'clock p.m., I'm definitely gonna have to get off of my phone because I've got probably I have some other things that I'm definitely gonna be working on. But 10 o'clock is in fact the deadline on that behalf. So after 10, I'm gonna have to end the phone call because I've been getting up pretty early for the past few days, and I'm definitely looking forward to maintaining that as much as I possibly can. Damn. So anyway, guys, if there is something that you would like to mention in the chats, if there's something that you would like to know more about, let me know what it is that you'd like to learn more about, and I will do my best to inform you. But now, as for the podcast and everything else that I did mention, I'm going to have to set that off for a later date because I'm going to have to get some things situated and so forth, and I'm going to have to go through my computer and find out exactly why at times I'm having network issues, but that's something minor. But so far, the live stream tonight, guys, has been pretty smooth. I did not have any technical issues. The last live stream we did, I was kind of having slight technical issues at that time. So I think what I'm going to do is probably go in and probably readjust my network settings or make some slight adjustments. And hopefully that will take care of the issue right there. But I'm definitely going to check for an update on my PC. It's been a while since I've done that. I'm also going to check my drivers to see if they're still up to date. There could be a possibility I'll have to update my driver, but my BIOS and stuff like that should be fully updated. And by the way, guys, if you do have a computer, make sure that your operating system is up to date. Make sure that your security and so forth is also up to date as well, along with your BIOS will automatically update themselves. Um, make sure that all your drivers are up to date as well. So therefore, if you're having any type of issues with anything, feel free to let me know in the chats. And if there's something I can help you with, to hopefully alleviate the issue of complications with anything, I will definitely be looking forward to doing so here in the near future as well. So we got about 10 more minutes, guys, on the live stream, and I'm going to be signing off. But before I take my phone off airplane mode, I'm definitely going to be checking my analytics and so forth. I'm definitely going to be going to review some things in my YouTube studio. Like I always do, I'm also going to be checking the comments too down below. So if you guys did put a comment down in the comment section, I will definitely be looking at everybody's comments. And if by chance you guys did in fact leave one, I will definitely try to reply back right then and there. And if I see a comment and I don't reply within a day or so, I will basically bring that up onto the next live stream. So I definitely would like to apologize if I don't respond right away to your message. So, no, due to my schedule too. So I'm pretty busy, sometimes on camera, sometimes off camera. So um, I guess you could pretty much say I'm one of those busybodies. So that's pretty much all I have right now for you guys. I will definitely be back on to my live stream this coming Saturday. So that'll be my last live stream for the week. I will be back again Tuesday. So I'm definitely going to maintain my live streams Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, but this will be the last one for actually no, this is the second last. I got one more to do this week, and then I've got 3 more to do next week, next Tuesday. So I'm definitely going to continue making live stream videos for you guys. If there's something that you are having issues with, feel free to let me know in the comment section or drop a comment down below. And hopefully, I'll be able to help you with whatever it is that you're facing. Uh, Personal matters and stuff like that, I really don't want that on my stream, guys. So if you guys are having issues with one person, or if you're having an issue with another person, please keep that off my stream because I don't need that here. So I definitely do want to thank you guys again for your understanding and everything else. I definitely do appreciate that so very much. If you guys would like to share out the live stream, please feel free to do so. Let's try to get this. Let's try to get these live streams out there to different people. Let's try to see if we can grow this channel. And see if we can actually get this channel to get up there and not only subscribers but viewers and so forth, because there's a lot of interesting information that I do have for different people. So I'm definitely looking forward to that, and if you guys can actually do that for me, that would be fantastic. I would definitely appreciate that, and I would forever be in your guys' debt. Thank you so very much for making everything possible, guys. Like I said, it's not all about me. It's about you guys, the viewers. You guys have been phenomenal. I definitely do appreciate that. Once again, huge shout out to each and every single one of my subscribers. Huge shout out to all my viewers. And also for everybody who's been liking my content as well. Definitely big shout out to you guys as well. Thank you so very much again. You guys have definitely got my attention, and I guess in a way, at first when I did say I kind of did this as a joke to myself. Thank you guys. for letting me know that the joke is on me. I definitely do appreciate that once again. So, as always, guys, got about 5 more minutes left on the stream. There are certain things that I am definitely going to be bringing to the. I'm definitely going to be mentioning here on the channel as well. If by chance you guys do, in fact, happen to, excuse me, if there's something else that I may have left out, I will definitely I will definitely reconvene this coming Saturday on the channel. So if there's something or a different agency that you guys know about that has helped you out tremendously, feel free to let me know on the in the chats. And if you guys would like for me to give them a shout out, let's get a hashtag shout out in the chats as well, or down below in the comment section. So either way, either place, let's get a hashtag shout outs, and I will definitely make that happen. Let me know exactly what agency that you would like for me to give a shout out to, and I will definitely make that happen. So again, guys, I definitely do appreciate everything as well. Wow. I have definitely been checking out all my views and everything, and I'm pretty much speechless. And it's very rare that I ever say this on a live stream, guys. I have definitely became speechless. But anyway, I am in fact keeping an eye on my time tonight, guys. I do have some other things that I have to attend to, but I can multitask from one. But this first priority that I have coming up, I'm not going to be able to multitask on that right away. So just bear with me. Allow me 5 minutes, and I will definitely, if you guys have actually requested me to call you guys, allow me 5 minutes to get adjusted. And once I get everything squared away, I will definitely be contacting you guys as soon as I possibly can. 5 minutes at minimum, if that. Probably three, I'd say anywhere from 3.5 to 5 minutes, roughly. And also, again, with certain games, guys, if you are in fact streaming and you do have a new game that's already out and it does contain music, be sure, just make sure that you have that music shut off during the time of streaming on YouTube, because a lot of that music is in fact copyright. If you're not sure if in fact the music is copyright, um, let me know exactly what song that is, and I will definitely look it up and I'll let you know if the song is copyright or not. But if you are in fact playing, oh, damn, I can't think of the name of it. Not the long drive. Oh my God, I can't think. I can't think about it tonight, guys. I'm so sorry. But if in fact I happen to know that there's some things that may be copyright, I will let you guys know on the next live stream as well. So just be careful about everything. Be careful with the music, because if you're live streaming and you play it, there's a good possibility your account may get hit with copyright. And if you're trying to verify your channel, try not to get any copyright violations, because that will be much easier for you to be able to verify your channel. Pacific Drive is the name of the game that I was thinking about, guys. I definitely do want to apologize. If you guys are basically starting out with Pacific Drive, make sure to have that music turned off, because you will in fact get a copyright violation. So it is 9:30, guys. I definitely do want to thank you guys again for being a part of the channel. I will be back Thursday. No, not Thursday. Sorry. Correction. Saturday. I will be back Saturday, guys. Mistakes were made. I will own that one proudly. So I will be back again Saturday, same time, same place, same studio. And as always, guys, be safe, stay sharp, stay frosty, and most of all, stay vigilant. Until next time, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.